Why are we still seeing passive aggressive?
Why is he following me?
How y'all doing?
How do you evaluate what you're able to do with your time on Saturday?
I would say it was productive, but it wasn't enough to get the job done. So I feel like it wasn't the best. So honestly, it was just it was an average kind of night.
Have you managed your playing time this year and how it's gone?
Just stay ready for the moment because you never know when your number's gonna get called. So it's kind of just practice hard and go as hard as I can in practice just to get my name into the starting position. So that's really what I was doing the whole practice, the whole season. So that was just the whole mindset was stay ready when your number's called.
To give up some of those big plays like you did, especially early in the game, what happened on some of those and how are you guys able to bounce back?
It was mainly just stay together. We kind of had it in our minds that something could go wrong. So if something went wrong, it was just stay together as a team, stay together as a defense, and we'll stay strong together, and we'll be able to bounce back and get some stops. So, and I feel like that's what we did in certain areas, and we got some stops. So I feel like our overall response was pretty good.
What was the process like having Coach Noah and Coach Odom in that co-defensive coordinator role for the first week?
I would say it was really good just because we started having a lot more unit meetings and stuff, so we was able to be together a lot more as a group and actually go over the defense, make the corrections together, make the adjustments together. So I feel like they brought us all together and made us all more collaborative.
When did you find out you were starting? What went through your mind?
Really, it was Tuesday practice. Just being with the ones and going through the whole game plan and stuff. I kind of knew I would be starting, and plus Eric was out too, so I knew I would have to take the majority of the reps. So that was really the main part. But it wasn't nothing crazy because I had started earlier this season, so I was already ready for the moment.
What are you looking forward to the most on Saturday? Both facing a rival and a game that's so important for you guys.
I'd probably say getting the dub. That's the rivalry. That's the gist of the rivalry is trying to get the win, trying to lead the record. So have the most wins out of that rivalry. And then this has been a dream game of mine since I was younger. So just being able to get in there and make plays the best I can, that'll be the best memory I'll have.
You're a local guy. Do you have memories of watching this game growing up? And
Oh yeah, definitely.
What are your kind of most vivid memories of watching this program?
USC winning, that's what I was when I was growing up. So that's what we're gonna try to keep going. We won it last year, but I remember my freshman year we didn't win it, and it was back home. So we gotta get that back and make sure we keep the not Shillelagh, but the Battle of LA.
What did you make of Makai getting thrown into the fire as a receiver turned cornerback last week?
He looked ready for the moment. So I feel like he had a really good week of practice last week at DB. I feel like he's just ready for the moment, and that's what we recruited him here for, to play both positions. So he was ready for the moment, and I feel like he did well.
And we've seen a few guys play both ways, like Travis Henderson in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
What special qualities does a guy need to be able to pull that two-way game off?
I would say the mental capacity, just because you got to be able to know the offense and the defense, and you got to know the game plan of the opposite team for both offense and defense. So I would say that's definitely it, the mental capacity, and then physical ability. Obviously you got to be fast, you got to be able to run, you got to be able to cover, and you got to be able to catch the ball. So I feel like him being able to do all of that is just an eye opener for scouts.
Especially as a freshman.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ray.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.